What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another video. If you're new to the channel and you don't know who I am, my name is Jeremy and welcome to Jeremy's Wild World. So guys, you saw from today's title, today's video is going to be showing you guys how I'm going to be capturing and keeping ant queens. Now I'm going to be showing you guys how to keep them in test tubes. I'm not sure if this will work for all ant species, but I know for a fact that this worked for Lasius niger, because when I kept the ant colony, if you haven't seen my ant colony, check out some videos that I have on my channel. I've raised the queen from a single queen this way last year, July. Now, we'll be showing you guys what equipment you'll need, where exactly to find them, and how to put them in a test tube. Now, before I get into today's video, according to my YouTube statistics, a lot of you guys who watch my videos aren't subscribed. So if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, click the subscribe button. You won't miss out on another video. Now, let's get right into it. Alright guys, so before I show you some of the footage that I collected last night of some of the ant queens I found in my garden, I just wanted to quickly show you what equipment I'll be using to house these queen ants in. Now there are many different types of methods that you can keep ant queens in order for them to feel comfortable and lay their brood properly and stay humid and all that good stuff. But today I'm going to be showing you guys how to keep them in test tubes. Now of course you're going to need a test tube, specifically acrylic ones. This one I got from my ant kit unboxing. If you haven't checked out that video, go click it in my channel. It's a great video. And yeah, so we're going to need test tubes just to store them in. You can put these in the dark so they can feel like they're underground. And yeah, so you put water on this side, you keep this side open, and I'll get all into that later in the video. But yeah, so you're going to need a few test tubes depending on how many queens you're keeping. Now, the next thing you'll need is some cotton. As you can see, this is just cotton I got from, like, you can get them from like the baby aisle and stuff like that. And yeah, so this will be using to, one, keep the water in and allow them to have constant access to water, and to block out the entrance so they don't obviously escape. And yeah, so you're going to need a little bit of cotton, not too much. And last but not least, you're going to need a pipette or a method of inserting water into the test tube. Now you're going to want to fill it enough so that it can last a few months, or as long as possible, just because you want to make sure that the queen has constant access to water and is able to keep up the humidity within the test tube. So yeah, that's pretty much all you need, guys. So I'm going to cut back into some footage I recorded last night of when I found some ant queens. So guys, as you can see, I'm just currently in my garden having a little look around, and here we go. So here is a mated ant queen. I'm pretty sure this is Lasius niger, because I do know I have a large black ant colony in my garden. And yeah, so I've been seeing quite a few of these little girls running around. I'm going to be collecting a few and showing you how to set them up in a test tube properly. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed some of the clips I managed to record last night of some of the queens I found in my garden. Now you guys don't have to feel limited of whether or not you have a garden or not, because you can find these queens pretty much everywhere at the moment. They'll be in parks, they'll be in forested areas, they'll be on the pavements as well. I mean, the queen that I caught last year, as you can see, the one that is actually being housed in here currently, I'll give you guys a little update on them at the end of the video. I actually caught her in front of my old house. She was literally just walking across the floor. I actually live in a flat and I was on the second floor and she was just there. So you can literally find these guys everywhere when the time is right. So in today's video, I'm going to be housing two Lasius niger queens together. As you can see, I have read that Lasius niger queens can be housed communally. So I'm going to be seeing if it will work. But if it doesn't, don't worry, I won't be keeping them together. I will be housing them separately when the test tubes I have ordered from eBay arrive. So as for the watering test tube, you're going to want to fill it about halfway through. I filled it just over halfway. This is to ensure that they have a constant access to water. And yeah, so next what you're going to want to do is get some of your cotton. You put it like so, and you want to push it down quickly with something. I'm going to be using a pipette, and avoid trapping any water bubbles. So just like this, slowly, quickly, there we go. Now you don't want the cotton to be soaking. You don't want the water to be leaking out like so. And yeah, so that's trapped out the water. Eventually the cotton will suck up the water and ants, queens can drink from it when they want to, and it also keeps up humidity. Now when the water runs out in the test tube, you can rehouse them. If you guys want to see how I will probably be rehousing some of these queen ants in the future, please let me know. And yeah, so all that's left is to put the ant queens in here. I will be doing it off camera just to ensure that they don't escape. And yeah, I'll be showing you the finished product in the next clip. Now, here is the finished product, and as you can see, the two queens are now happily within here. They do look quite stressed at the moment, so I am going to be putting these guys away in a moment, but I just want to quickly show you guys what the test tube should look like. Now, don't worry if you do get air bubbles trapped within the water. It's not going to affect it too much, but preferably you don't want that many. And I've also blocked off the other entrance with more cotton. This is to allow airflow, minimal airflow, to avoid stagnant air, to allow mold growth and stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to be feeding these girls some honey and eventually put some protein in there for them. And yeah, so basically keep these guys in the dark and they'll do absolutely fine. So yeah, that's pretty much it for these guys. Now, just a quick update on my current Lasius Niger Queen colony. As you can see here, I've been keeping them in the ant kit. Again, if you haven't seen that video, please go check it out. And yeah, so as you can see, they are in here. I'm just going to slowly lift off the lid just not to spook them so much. And yeah, so here is the queen. Bunch of workers, loads of pupa at the moment, and they are just doing absolutely fantastic. Now, as you can see, here are some of the larvae. And yeah, so this colony is a year old in 1 month, and these girls are slow growing, but the payoff is really worth it because look how many workers there are now. And yeah, so that's pretty much the end of today's video, guys. Let's get into the outro. That's the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed me showing you how to collect and catch the queen ants. Well, I didn't really show you how to catch them. It's basically just going up to them, slowly picking them up and placing them into a container. But yeah, so apart from that, I hope you guys enjoyed me showing you how to set up a test tube for them and housing them properly. And yeah, so that's the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you enjoyed the content today, I'd appreciate if you click the subscribe button down below as well as the notification bell so you don't miss out on another video when I upload again. I'd also really appreciate if you follow me on Instagram, Jeremy'sWildWorld_. The username will be in the description. I post videos and photos of the inverts and animals that I keep when I don't upload on YouTube. So yeah, leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.